Oh, hey, thanks for watching my video. I'm sure there's so many more cooler things you could be doing right now. Right. Alright, throw me a freaking bone here, Scott. Subscribe.
I'm going to marry Becky Lynch. I did it. I met the man, Becky Lynch. So it started off with a 4 a.m. wake-up call, and by the time I got to the Century City Mall, it was basically 4:45. I found the Amazon store. It was a little tricky because it's a massive mall, and I've only been there before for work for standees. So I finally found the Amazon store. I look, and there's no one there. Not one person. That's two people. That's not one person. Not a single person except for me. I was super excited. It's like, oh, sweet. I'm the first one in line. I've never been the first person in line for a meet and greet. So I was freaking out. Like, yes, I did it. Ah, hey, huh? Security guard. He's like, hey, line's over here. Ah, what? The line is over there for the Amazon store. So I was like, great. All right, so if there's a line, technically there's at least two people. Because one person's a dot, two people is a short line, but it's still a line. So, best case scenario, I'm third. Or I could be 300. I don't know, we're about to find out. Turns out I was actually number 11, which is 1 and 1 to make an 11. Still not as good, but not horrible. And I knew that because someone in the line had the ingenious idea of bringing a notepad with them. And everybody goes, I'm number 1, I'm number 2, I'm number 3, I'm number 4, and keeps people from breaking in line. Great idea. It wasn't 100% perfect, but it was a lot better than the chaos and madness that ensues with most meet and greets. So I got in line, and we waited about 10 o'clock. We had to go inside this actual Amazon store, but you had to buy something, which is fine and understandable. I kind of wish I didn't have to, but so we did all that, and they had Funkos and action figures and books and stuff, and I thought about getting the book because, hey, that's kind of cool, because the thing is, I already have both the different versions of Becky Lynch Funko. I got the man, and I got the regular wrestling one. I don't need a second Becky Lynch Funko Pop of the same kind. And I was like I said, I was looking at the book, I was like, this one's kind of cool, 20th anniversary of SmackDown, I could read it. Let's be honest, I'm not going to read that bad boy. I'm just going to look at it, it's cool, and then close away, and I'm going to waste 25 bucks. So I decided to get the Becky Lynch the Man Funko. Also, because I wasn't sure if they were going to check the receipts and go, oh, you bought this SmackDown Live 20th anniversary book. This is what you have to get signed. Like, that's not what I collect. I don't collect signed books. Even though I got Kurt Hawkins to sign the Facts from Chuck Norris book, I collect signed Funkos. So I was like, I'm going to play it safe. I'm just going to get the Becky Lynch the Man Funko because you had to buy at least one thing and you can only get one signature, they said. So to play it safe, I did that. Oh yeah, one real quick little thing. Just a little, hey, this only happens to Adam type of thing. I've been to several meet and greets before and you wait in line, it takes forever, and you're just standing and squatting, standing and squatting. It'd be nice to have a chair. So of all the meet and greets I've ever been to, I've been to several of them. There's never been an issue with chairs. People bring chairs, sit down, it's cool. I finally brought a chair. First thing about the chair was I bought it at Walmart. Not Walmart's fault right here, what I'm about to say. I bought it at Walmart, threw it in the trunk of my car, and was like, all right, I'm going to use it for meet and greets. Didn't use it for Ray, but I did use it for Becky Lynch. I took it out of the bag, opened it up. My butt's not fitting in there. That was clearly for a small person. Not a person, whatever. Not a politically incorrect term for people. Little kids, we'll say it's for little kids. So I sat in it when I got tired, but I said it was chewing up my glutes. Let's say it was not fun, but I don't know what to say. Just it was not comfortable. But here's the fun part. After all that's said and done, and at about 8 o'clock, security came by. And like, no, not even 8. It was like 9 something. When they took us in to go wait in a second line, he was like, hey, just so everybody knows, you can't have chairs. Like, what? Can't have chairs? So they made people who brought WWE chairs and made them leave. Other people had big chairs, made them leave. And I was like, great, what do I do? Like, I don't want to go all the way back to my car. My car is a mile away. I don't go all the way a mile there and a mile back and then miss it and be tired and all this other stuff, get out of the line. And asked another dude, is it cool? He's like, it should be fine. So I just crunched it up. Luckily, it was small. Threw it in my backpack. Wasn't an issue. But there was a little bit of, for a little bit, because once again, stuff just happens to me that doesn't happen to anybody else. So after we buy the merchandise, we go back into the line, and they have us in a small little section out in the middle of everything. And as you're sitting there, we just kind of, you look around, and as you're sitting there, one real quick thing. Century City Mall, if you've never been there before, it is not for your average person, okay? These are rich people to even celebrities. A-Rod walked by me while I was in the line. That's how rich these people are. Alex Rodriguez, I think is his name, the former baseball player for the Yankees or Dodgers or something. I don't play with sports. He walked by me. That's the type of people we're dealing with shopping at this particular mall. He's not going to Walmart in any city. He's going to these places. I said, they have a Tesla store there, all kinds of things. I said, so when you compare those people to wrestling fan people, it's kind of right there, the different tiers of people, let's say that. And I'm not making fun of them. I'm in there with them, just along with them. So they're just like walking by, just like, like smiling, like just staring at us. Everything but pointing. I said they were just smiling. People would come out like, oh, what are you doing here? What are you doing? And there was a lady, I swear to you, a lady started taking photos of us. She was not with the publicity. She was not with Amazon or WWE. She's just a random 60-something-year-old lady. Like, oh, look at that. All of them. The only thing they had to do was start feeding us, and I felt just like an animal at the zoo. Just like an animal at the zoo. And like at one point I was just like, I'm just gonna pull down my pants, start throwing feces like a monkey. I didn't do it because I figured that would ruin the experience for everyone involved. Also, while I was waiting, I was just looking around. Like I said, I had hours to burn. And you start to familiarize yourself with people. And like, I was standing there, okay, well, I don't see this guy, I don't see that guy. Oh. And I saw a couple people from the Rey Mysterio meet and greet who magically appeared into the line. I've gone over this in thorough details. I hate that stuff. Once again, I said, it means you think you're better than me. I just want to go over there and punch every single one of them in the face, throw them out of the line like a bouncer and say, see ya. But once again, just like throwing feces, you can't do that. At one point, I was sitting down resting, and all of a sudden I heard somebody making noise. Somebody, what is that? And I sat up. This girl, I'm not being mean, maybe a little mean. There's clearly something wrong with her mentally. I've seen her at a couple of Funko meets, WWE meets. I've seen before where she goes to a lot of them. She was over there crying, yelling. She was saying stuff like, oh, you're discriminating against me for blah, blah, blah reason. And she wasn't in the line earlier. And I know this because I have this ability where I see your face and I go, oh, I've seen your face before. I had not seen her before that. She was trying to cut in line and get with her other dip dookie friends. Let's keep it PG. Her dip dookie friends. And they weren't letting her, and she was crying, oh, you're discriminating against me. And then the security was there, and they were talking like, this is why we can't have nice things. I said, we're already inconveniencing all these rich people. We're over there. They're like, look at these people. They're in my neighborhood. They shouldn't be here. They should be in the slums. And I kind of get it. I said, you want to be safe, and you don't want to worry about, like, crazy people. This chick is a crazy people. I say people because there's several people inside of her head. Anyway, they talked to her, and she like limped off, walked away, and she went into the store, and I was like, I wonder if she's going to start destroying stuff. She didn't, but at about 12 o'clock, shortly there before, maybe 11:45 before the Becky Lynch thing happened, she moseyed on back over. Like, I guarantee you she snuck in. I said, I hope they caught her, like, hey, we recognize your stupid face. You're the one that was causing all kind of ruckus. You're out of there. Side note, the guy behind me definitely loved Becky Lynch. Like I said, he had all kinds of things for her. He had sunflowers with red dye in there, so it made it kind of reddish, yellow, orange, kind of cool color. He had some candy for her that apparently she said she liked on a ride-along episode. And he wrote her a note and said, like, hey, slip this candy inside of Seth's drink or food or something sometime. Ha, get him. So I'm kind of glad I didn't follow that guy, because I'm going to look like, hey, I got Funkos. I got nothing for you. I waited a long time, but I got nothing for you. Thought about getting her some kind of Pearl Jam thing, but time did not permit, so I just had stuff for me. All right, so I finally got to get inside the store. I could see Becky Lynch. She was right there. Right there. So it finally came up to my turn. I gave my camera to the guy to take the pictures, and then a lady asked me, oh, do you want us to take your bag? And I said, no, I've got it. I'll be fine. And when I was taking the backpack off, this other guy that worked for him grabbed my backpack along with my Amazon bag with my Funkos inside. I was like, no! At the same time, Becky Lynch sticks her hand out to shake my hand. And I'm like, hold on, wait, give me a second. So I shook it real quick, and I thought, before that, I was like, this would be a really cool opportunity. Maybe make her laugh. I have a fake Irish accent. Just come up to her and go, Becky Lynch, it's a pleasure to meet ya. But when I said that, everything was a lot of noise, a lot of chaos. She didn't catch any of it. So I was like, all right, forget it. Irish out, tag them in, American in. So I just told her, it's a pleasure to meet you. It's an absolute honor. I was a huge fan of yours before you were the man. And she just looking up at me, and I was like, you always used to do those puns. I love dad jokes. She just has a big smile on her face. She's like that. And I was just inside just, oh, wow. So I gave her my first Funko to sign, and she signed it. And then I was like, do you mind if you sign my second Funko? I just tried to get in real quick because I saw the guy before me. He got both his Funkos signed, even though he said only one thing. But I was like, forget it. I've been here since before 5. I'm going for it. I also told her that I was super happy for her and Seth. And she said, thank you. I said, I'm jealous. And she laughed. But I said, I'm happy for you. I'm hoping that she felt that spark that we had. Listen, I'll show you the photos. There's a clear sign of love in the air right there. She sensed it already. She's gonna call up Seth, say, Seth, I'm sorry, it's not working. She's gonna look me up on Instagram, find where I tagged her, slide into my DMs, safe, and then guess what? I'm gonna marry Becky Lynch. That's not gonna happen. I wish I would be super happy, but that's not gonna happen. Basically, the last thing we had between us was she said something about, oh, now you got to take them back because their signature was bad. Like, that joke went over my head. I don't know what she was talking about, but I just, yeah, totally. But I was like, first I thought, like, she thought I was going to take them back, like, sell them on eBay or something. Like, nope, these are for me. Now I'm going to show you the pics of the actual event and add a little bit of commentary for you to see what's going on. First things first, look at that smile on her face. She's so happy and full of cheer and positivity, like I said, not to mention the gun on her. I said, but she's a celebrity, she's a superstar, but she's smiling. And right here, I'm making her laugh. I said, there's that chemistry I was talking about. We're clearly in love. This guy between us, he's not liking it at all. And here's our first picture together as a couple posing. It's going to be awesome. Loving you is easy 'cause you're Becky Lynch. Do-do-do-do-do. All right, that's enough. So now I'm going to show you my goodies I got from the Amazon Becky Lynch The Man meet and greet. First off, we have the regular Becky Lynch. She signed that bad boy. Woo! I said I don't know how on God's name that says Becky or Lynch or whatever it says, but I saw her sign it, and that's all that matters. And here's the one for the man, Becky Lynch. I'm so happy right now. And she also had these. I said, I'm going to get it one day. I don't want to wrinkle it. There we go. We had this right here. She signed that. Basically an 8x10. The same thing as like when I went to the Rey Mysterio meet and greet. I was lucky enough to get 2 Funkos signed and one of those. So I got to get a frame for that one. And the Rey Mysterio one. That is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, don't forget to like this video, comment below, and subscribe. I do appreciate it greatly. And until next time, peace.